Hey guys, it's Joshua Stern. I am the founder of the Stern team, and I am also the head coach of Keller Williams, Utah. And today I am so honored to have a special guest, Kimber Walton, join us. She is our regional training guru for all things technology inside of Keller Williams. And today I wanted her to come on because she happens to be online lead generating expert, and she takes and teaches straight out of the playbook, the online lead generating. So I wanted to just kind of start off, Kimber, with saying thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, I am so excited. We're talking about a course we have coming up and some strategy that we want to share with you. So I am excited to be here and share that with all of you.
Thank you. And just to start out, can you tell us what makes this online lead generating system different from traditional methods that most agents are struggling with?
Yes, what makes it different is it hasn't been around that long. It is the current, it is the new. Sometimes trends are good. I always say trends when you're talking about wearing the exact same outfit as your friend, maybe not good to always lean into the trend. When you're talking about where the people are and the best way to engage with consumers right now, then yes, lean into the trend. And so it's online lead gen 2025, and not even 2025, but July of 2025 version. So
Nice.
Yeah.
I love how up to date you stay on all of this stuff. You mentioned in your notes to me about the online lead generation ecosystem. Can you break down sort of what that means for agents who are just getting started with online marketing?
Yeah, so I actually have, it's funny, we have this awesome playbook. I think Josh has talked about it. We just pulled it up. But yeah, from there, this is a page that you have. Obviously, you can't see that, but we go on a journey with forced registration is what we call it, where said simply, where do we capture them? So where are they? Are they on your website? Are they on social media? Are they on, did they attend a client event, right? There's a lot of different ways. We're talking about the online lead version. So we are finding them where they are, and then we are capturing them. And once we capture them, our end goal is to make sure we get into relationship with them and we get them into our CRM. Our systems and being dialed with that is how we convert leads to actual transactions and commissions. And so that's what this class is all about.
Oh, and I know you have a lot to say on that just based upon your own experience. What are some of the biggest mistakes, or maybe the biggest mistake that you see agents making when they're trying to generate their own leads online?
So you also know the answer to this question at being a coach, but there's so many different ways that there is not a limit to the ways that you can communicate with other people and capture leads. And so unfortunately, when there's a lot of options, there's no options. We freeze. We are literal snowmen in the snow, and we don't move and we don't do anything. And so I think that's the biggest problem. The way that I specifically, but our trainings, and especially this training does, is helps you just get into action. Okay, here's where people actually are. Here's how you get them into your world. And here's how then you follow up with them forever. So we simplify it.
I love that. I keep it simple, stupid, the KISS philosophy.
Yes.
Okay, well, walk us through like a real example. So if I'm a newer agent and I've got a limited budget, what would my first 30 days look like using this playbook?
Yeah, so this is actually personal philosophy, but I would teach this to all of you as real estate agents. So we are going to talk about advertising on Facebook and how you're going to capture leads and connect with people on Instagram. So we will be showing you both platforms because there are people that are on both and there are people that are only on one or the other. So it's a smart move, and let's just add a low cost move to hit both. We plug into a system. Its fancy term is DM automation, which is direct message automation. There is a system called ManyChat. There's actually a bunch of AI systems that do this, but said simply, you putting out a hook on your social media, something of value that you have. Nice thing is our class, we give you all that. You don't have to think of it. And then we show you how to implement the system. So you automatically follow up with people, automatically connect with them, start messaging them, goal is move your followers to actual people in your database that you can sell real estate to.
Yeah, so for like $50, I mean, we can create this ad looking at the pain points of the market right now, whatever it is that they're experiencing. We create that offer for response, and essentially you're throwing this out through the social media campaign, and then we're using something like ManyChat to then automate some of that direct message follow-up, move those leads that are down to funnel into a have met. Is that right?
You said it perfectly.
All right, so for agents like me who are not super tech savvy, how complex is it like to set up this ManyChat integration? I mean, what support do they get from us?
So you all see on the calendar, when we send you the invite, we would love, at the end, this is our personal invite to come to one of these trainings, but we make it 90 minutes for a reason, because we definitely lay the foundation for why this is important. We spend majority of the class going through how to actually do it, implement it. And the nice thing about just Keller Williams in general, our brokerages have a heavy amount of support with our team, with our staff. And so even being at the training, sometimes I missed a detail. Our support and keeping you up to date with the technology and helping you get this set up. 3 to 4 hook. As far as the ManyChat side, 3 to 4 hook posts is what I call them a month. You could add, and these are actual statistics that I've helped with an agent. I mean, you could add 13 leads per post, and you have a click-through rate on something like ManyChat of 77%. If you are in the online lead world, that is not normal. And so think of if you had 100 really connected, qualified leads, people that reached out to you and clicked the button and asked for information at, seriously zero cost. Facebook is a nominal cost.
Yeah.
What does that look like in 90 days? Why not try it? You really don't have much to lose.
Well, I love that you're going to spend a little bit of time in the class actually doing the action steps of getting it all set up for us. I know
bring your
Friday
laptop.
that follows the class, and we'll talk a little bit more about those times here in a minute, but they have the staff that's actually now going to help them create these Facebook ads. You'll have already set these guys up on the ManyChat. These guys are going to be off and running, man. Don't you wish we would have had this like 10 years ago when we started doing this stuff?
Yeah, and that's the cool thing. When I pull up the slides, it's going to say, as of July 2025, there is not a better, lower cost way for you to gain traction and get attention and get these people into your CRM and help them and follow up with them. And that could change months from now. So we're going to always keep up with the trends. But the nice thing is, once they are captured, and then once you do have them on your 36 touch, then you can have them in your world forever.
Okay.
So we're just getting the people now.
Good. So you may almost answer this question for me, but I've been waiting to ask you for like the experienced agents, and they're used to just working this sphere of influence, referrals, repeat business. Why should they add marketing to this mix? Why should they add your class to their mix?
So I would ask you, top producing agent that doesn't need this class, right? Look back at your last 90 days in your social media. Did you intentionally share 4 to 6 posts that were hook posts that engaged people, that you got leads from, that you were able to connect with people that were not in your CRM yet, right? Our goal is to get name, address, phone number, email from every single person. So if we don't have those pieces of info, are they a captured contact? I could argue no. Did you do 4 to 6 posts over the last 90 days, every single month?
If
then I'll wait for the answer.
No.
No, you might have. Okay, if you're a top agent, I do 3 posts a week. We do the Manic Monday, the Market Tuesday, right? We all do kind of the same thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. And let's incorporate these very intentional lead capture, high value posts that truly get leads, truly get people engaged.
Yeah.
That's why you need to come. That question, yes, then you're fine. You don't need to come. Just kidding.
Well, no, I love it because honestly, you have given our agents here such a competitive advantage. I know with the way that the back end of Keller Williams Command CRM works with Facebook, the cost per lead is also greatly reduced as a result, right? So let me just kind of ask you in closing, if you had like just one piece of advice to an agent who's frustrated with their current lead generation, what would it be?
I would say unless you can answer for a specific thing you're doing that we don't want distractions. So if you're doing something at a high level that you feel like is getting you the business and this is a distraction, then I'm willing to have that conversation. However, most agents are feeling right now that they need to focus on their database. They need to grow their database. They need to connect at a higher level on social because social just continues to be more and more important. You would be surprised. I am still on a daily basis having conversations with agents that don't have Instagram yet or haven't been on it or posted since October of 2024. And I don't say that to call anyone out. I say that to go, that's actually still happening. And so as long as the need is there, especially me and Josh, everybody at KW, we just have a mission to make sure that you are up to date and you doing all you can do to sell the amount of real estate that you want to sell.
You've made it so easy for us, Kimber. I mean, you created that 100-day, of social posts. You showed us the stats at our last meeting of like the incredible amount of traction that just those posts are getting. It's an honor to have somebody like you who's so plugged in at such a high level for proven models and systems through technology. So this isn't just for our Keller Williams agent community, you guys. Kimber's going to be coming into Keller Williams Salt Lake City on July 9th. She'll be here from 12 to 1:30, literally teaching the playbook. You're going to walk away with the playbook from the class along with a heck of a lot of information that will help you get started. So she's doing that also at Keller Williams, Utah, the very following week, the 16th, same time, 12 to 1:30. So these are both Wednesdays. And then, as I said, the staff will be doing the following Friday, the do it with you part of this, where they're actually going to be giving you the ads and we can actually create these things together, learning what we've learned from Kimber. So Kimber, thanks so much for taking the time to drop by the studio today. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm excited to see you all.